You want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth about sports in the state of Michigan? You've got the truth, all right. Can you handle the truth? Find out right now on the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast, the show that detects and provides truth, research, and statistics about the Tigers, Lions, Red Wings, Pistons, Wolverines, and Spartans. Watch it in video format and subscribe to its YouTube channel at the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast and on Twitch at Michigan Sports Truth. Listen to it in audio format wherever you get your podcasts. Follow it on X, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok at Michigan_Truth and on Reddit at u/Michigan_Truth. Like its Facebook page, facebook.com/Michigan Sports Truth. Follow it on LinkedIn and on Patreon at patreon.com/Michigan Sports Truth. Also visit its website, the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast.code80x.me. Join its Spreaker Supporters Club for just $2 per month and donate to the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast for Autism on GoFundMe and know the truth. I'm Taylor Phillips, and welcome to another episode of the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast. I'm the hardest and most intelligent Michigan sports truth detective. This podcast consists of hard criticism, hard stories, interesting stats, and the reality about all our sports teams in the state of Michigan. If fans can't handle it, they should not comment. What I don't allow on my show are touchy-feely comments, emotional talk, whining, conspiracies, unfunny humor, overreactions, bullying, harassment, sarcasm, curse delusions, solicitation, naive arguments, arrogance, and propaganda. This podcast is hosted by someone who has autism and is not for entertainment purposes, but for educational purposes. The views expressed do not reflect the truth about our teams. In this episode, I'm going to talk about why the Tigers are still only wild card contenders and not World Series contenders. Tarik Skubal trade talks, the Tigers finally calling up top prospect outfielder Max Clark, the Jake Rogers trade, and some Lions training camp news. Let's begin with our top story. The Tigers called up Max Clark, their top prospect outfielder, after outfielder Matt Vierling left Wednesday's game against the Baltimore Orioles at Comerica Park with a left adductor strain. Fans have been clamoring for months upon months for Max Clark to be called up by the Tigers to the MLB level, and they finally got their wish from their genie in the lamp, figure of speech. So, starting Friday night in Sacramento against the Athletics, we're all gonna witness what Max Clark can bring to the table. But speaking of the Wednesday game against the Orioles, the Tigers blew a 7-0 lead and lost to the Orioles 10-9 in 12 innings. And that shows why they're only wild card contenders and not World Series contenders. Their bullpen needs a lot of help. So part of their bullpen needs to be reshaped back up. Kyle Finnegan has had quite a rough season thus far. He was like the largest part of the Tigers' 7-0 collapse, 7-0 lead relinquishing. Also, Drew Summers has also been terrible. Drew Anderson, Kenley Jansen, Will Vest, Brendan Hanafy, Kiner Montero, and Tyler Holton just haven't been consistent enough. Ty Madden and Jake Wagaspak have been the only two consistently good relief pitchers thus far this season. For starting pitching, Framber Valdez continues to get pummeled by opposing lineups on a consistent basis. Justin Verlander continues to have injury setbacks. He already announced that he's going to retire after the 2026 season. And we're all aware of that, so that's out of the way. Also, Kiner Montero is not a quality starting pitcher at all. And batting wise, Spencer Torkelson, Zach McKinstry, Matt Vierling, and James Outman can't hit good enough. They just can't. Parker Meadows isn't consistent either, which wipes out his injury excuse. they've all been stagnant and haven't improved enough or been developed further by the coaching staff or their hitting coaches. I think the Tigers should hire Miguel Cabrera as a hitting coach. He can call me nostalgic, but here's the thing. Miguel Cabrera, the way he used to bat for the Tigers about a decade ago, he he knows all about those batting mechanics, and he can show these current Tigers, he can reteach them how to the mechanics of the batting stances and everything like that. So the Tigers designated catcher Jake Rogers for assignment. And then they traded Rogers to the Baltimore Orioles for minor league pitcher Zane Barnhart. Rogers never improved batting-wise from start to finish. So the Tigers are going to go with Dylan Dingler and Eduardo Valencia as their two catchers from there on forward. But all that 7-0 lead blowing talk leads to Tarik Skubal trade, because that wasted Tarik Skubal's amazing starts. 6 innings, which is great. But this brings up a new segment inside the Tigers Tribune called the Tarik Skubal Trade Talk. Now, we're all aware that the Los Angeles Dodgers are the obvious heavy favorites. But also, we've also heard that the Milwaukee Brewers have been willing to pay to trade for Tarik Skubal. Also, the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees have also been in pursuit of Tarik Skubal. And speaking of the trade deadline, the Tigers have scratched starting pitcher Casey Mize for Friday's game in Sacramento against the Athletics ahead of the trade deadline. So what that's trying to tell me is the Tigers are trying to sell, but they're still just 4.5 games back of the wild card, which is still plenty of time. I want to show you 6.5 games back of the Central, 4.5 games back of the wild card. That's still within striking. Those are still within striking distance. The Tigers still have 2 months left to catch all the way back up, just the way they did in 2024, as we're all aware of, as we all recall. So the Tigers need a trade for bullpen help. They need a trade for also some bats to replace Torkelson, McKinstry, Veerling, and Outman if they want to contend for a World Series ring. Right now, they're wild card contenders. I've said this many times before on this episode already. Now, the Lions Lowdown Training Camp edition, safety Kirby Joseph is reportedly a few weeks away from returning to practice and playing, according to head coach Dan Campbell. Also, defensive tackle Aleem McNeil left practice earlier this week with a neck injury, and linebacker Jimmy Rolder led practice earlier this week with a leg injury. So Aleem McNeil has been injured a lot of times in his tenure as a Detroit Lion. He's becoming injury prone. So what did we learn? The Tigers are still only wild card contenders after blowing a 7-0 lead and losing Wednesday 10-9 in 12 innings, which causes more Tarik Skubal trade talks to heat up. Also, Jake Rogers deserved to be DFA'd and then traded. And Max Clark, his time has only just begun in the major leagues. And Aleem McNeil is injury prone, like I just said before. So that's everything we've learned in this episode of the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast. I'm Taylor Phillips. Subscribe on YouTube at the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast. Turn on all notifications on the bell icon. Click or tap on live to find the latest episodes. and view its shorts and posts and give them all a like. Also, watch it live and follow it on Twitch at Michigan Sports Truth. Listen to it in audio format on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music /Audible, Castbox, Deezer, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, and GeoSavin. On social media, follow the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast on X, formerly Twitter, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok at Michigan_Truth, and on Reddit at u/Michigan_Truth. Also on Facebook, Patreon, and LinkedIn. Its website, the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast.code80x.me. And join its Spreaker Supporters Club for just $2 a month. And donate to the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast for Autism on GoFundMe. The goal is $2,400. Until the next episode, stay on the lookout and just understand that I observe and detect the truth about sports in the state of Michigan only for fans' own good and education, because the Michigan Sports Truth is out there. Ta-ta, hit him with a hind, power to the people, baba booey to y'all.
High-speed internet service provided by Cherry Capital Communications in Elk Rapids. Visual wardrobe props provided by Creative Embroidery of Cadillac. Statewide business endorsements go to Fox Motors, Candy Wall by Sukar, Great Lakes Art, Michigan Rustic Properties, Grand Traverse Pie Company, J&H Family Stores, Positive Chimney and Fireplace, Farm Bureau Insurance, Michigan's Adventure, Alpine Chocolate House in Manistee, Boyne City, Gaylord, Plymouth, and Sault Ste. Marie, Hudsonville Ice Cream, Grandpa's Mini Donuts, Rally House Michigan and Rally House Detroit, Tom's Food Markets, Beacon and Bridge, Fago Soda, Detroit Wing Company, Simply Delightful, JR's All-Star Haircuts for Men, Tropical Touch Spa, Main Street Rocks, Cheese Pizzeria, Wesco, 7 Brew Coffee, Gardner White Furniture, and BC Pizza. Metro Detroit area business endorsements go to the Annex Detroit Nightclub and its Annex Angels, Papa's Pizza Clinton Township, Aroma by Lindke, Timbercraft Homes in Highland, Harbor House in Clinton Township, Health Choice of Michigan, 313 Elite Epoxy, Miracle Tax Lady in Southfield, Color Point Print in Troy, Busta Dogs, Lucia Landscaping, Cedarland Bakery in Dearborn, La Serre French Restaurant in Ann Arbor, Vibes Southfield, ANS Detailing in Troy, State Fair Supermarket in Ferndale, Stepping Stone Wellness Center in Plymouth, Play Sports Club Detroit, Buscemi's Party Shop in Waterford Township, the Vanguard Hotel in Ann Arbor, Realtors Kevin S. Bentley and Lindsay Gorman, Sean O'Callaghan's Public House in Plymouth, Gino Surf, Avenue American Bistro, Mochi Nut Donut and Boba, Osprey Detroit, Peak Exterior Care, the Edo Ramen House in Southfield, the Great Lakes Crossing Mall in Auburn Hills, Empire of Detroit, Modern 7 Bistro, Northville Sports Den, the Union Barber Shop in Birmingham and Ferndale, United Mobile Power Wash and Dry Ice Works in Southfield, Frothy Girl in Ortonville, Spot Truck in Dearborn and Detroit, Athletico Physical Therapy on Woodward Street in Ferndale, Detroit Pizza Company, The Blind Owl in Royal Oak, Brass Rail Detroit. Cali Tickets, call 877-225-8425 or visit CaliTickets.com. Reliance Pressure Washing, The Jagged Fork, Goodman Acker PC, Northwestern Technological Institute, Green Lantern Pizza, The Pins Bowling Center in South Lyon, Impact North in Ortonville, Vitamin Shop in Auburn Hills, Legacy Family Dental Center in Dearborn, 350 Terrace, and Hodges Subaru. Local business endorsements go to Cherry Capital Communications in Elk Rapids, Harvey's Grill and Bar in Saginaw, Van Dam Custom Boats in Boyne City, Royal Kicks in Battle Creek, Port Huron Nutrition, Hamilton's RV Outlet in Saginaw, Anytime Fitness in Kalamazoo, Lucky Pro Wash with multiple locations in northern Michigan, Original Mackinac Island Fudge, Mad Batter Bakery in White Pigeon, Boyne and beyond, Morris Richardson Real Estate in West Branch, Little Dipper Cottage Northport, K&L Creations in Manton, Upriver Pizza in Benzonia, Glen Arbor Construction, Freshwater Auto Spa in Kalkaska, Kingsley Lumber, Boyne Golf, The Outsider in Manistee, the Silver Dollar Pub and Grill in Roscommon, Toy Town of Cadillac and Reed City, the Landing Zone in Gaylord, the VI Grill in Suttons Bay, West Michigan Massage Therapist Emmeline. Visit zenwem.com, the B4 Foundation in Ithaca, Wexford Community Credit Union in Cadillac and Lake City, Jay's Sporting Goods in Gaylord and Clare, the Front Porch in Suttons Bay, Trout Town Tavern and Eatery in Kalkaska, the El Cilantro Taco Shop in Petoskey, Bay Mills Resort and Casino in Brindley, Fuel Up Nutrition in Clare, JNS Hamburg in Traverse City and Kingsley, United Food Service Solutions in Grand Ledge, Friendly Foodies in Alpena, the Asian Buffet in Cadillac and Traverse City, Luddington Meat Company, McBain Hardware, Bandry Home Furnishings in Cadillac, Houghton Lake, Big Rapids, and Traverse City, Pearl's New Orleans Kitchen in Elk Rapids, Rogers Food Center in Lake City, Everett, and Reed City, Herman Hiss and Company in Bay City, Fletcher's Pub and Texas Corners in Kalamazoo, the Michigan Theater of Jackson, Hooters in Saginaw, Anna's House in Grand Rapids, Coffee Beanery in Flushing, Merritt Speedway, Northport Pub and Grill, Northern Logistics, and Spicer's Boat City in Houghton Lake. Traverse City business endorsements go to Honest Eyes Optical and Palliative In-Home Practitioners, TC Travel Long-Term Parking, DBAT Traverse City, Zen Massage and Wellness, Encore 201, Hop Excavating, Highland and Harbor, Northern Lakes Cleaning and Home Services, Sussex Smoke Shack, Northern Trillium Company, Northwoods LG Barbecue, Downtown Vacation Rentals, Vautrubel Leather, Rovi Grill in Dearborn, Old Mission Culture Company, Archer Contracting, Intrepid Cycling, Moomer's Homemade Ice Cream, TC Man Cave, K1 Speed, Play It Again Sports, Erica Nita of Traverse City Real Estate, Yen Yoga and Fitness inside the Delamar Resort on Front Street, Firefly Kitchen and Bars, Traverse City Fun Running, Bergstrom's Burgers, Margarita's Grill, Wellbeing with Catherine Palms, Traverse City Comfort Advisor by Comfort Center, Bayview Flooring, North Coast Golf Shop, Dockside Market, Anna Very Fine Foods, and Team Bob's Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Cadillac business endorsements go to Cadillac Grill, Cadillac Nutrition, Cadillac Horizon Books, Cadillac Habitat for Humanity, Cadillac Java, Allegra Printing, Pine Grove Recreation Center, Creative Embroidery, Michigan Coffee Company, Shaley Bear Creations, Pro Quality Cleaners, Raven Social, Wildflower Bakery, Northern Star Event Rentals, Primo's Barbecue, Wexford Jewelers, Evolve Yoga and Fitness, Chunky Bear Coffee Roasters, The Truck Stop, Cadillac Lofts Apartments, Bigelow Supply, The Food Mafia Barbecue and Rolled Ice Cream, Evergreen Resort with Curly's Bar and Grill, Cheese Tanning Salon, 5-star real estate agent Stacy Zirkle, The Pine Sports Bar and Bowling Center, Pizza Plus, Chico's Taco House, Baldwin Family Healthcare, Blue Heron Cafe, The House of Hunan, Wexford Senior Care Center, Max Swings Indoor Golf, Beaner's Pizza, Cabernet Peaks, Burke's Waterfront Restaurant, the Cadillac Party Lounge, and the Sweet Shop. Lake City business endorsements go to Cuts by Melanie, Marty's Pizza and Grill, Tasty Treat, Lake City Log House, the Pearson Agency, the LC Tap House, Hutchinson Septic and Excavating, the Coffee Cup, It's a Denise Jewelry, To the Moon Bakery, Northern Auto Lab, Hammer's Pub and Grub, Shoreline Cafe, Rustic Hog Barbecue, Pancho Villa Mexican Grill, the AL Trading Post, and the Misaki Golf Club Golf Course.